am the greatest alive. I am the greatest alive. I am the greatest alive.
Wednesday night.
I am the greatest alive. I am the one that despise. Cause they cannot fuck with my grind. I am the one that they wanna be. Wannabes who cannot fuck with me. Why? Cause I am the greatest alive.
Change up tonight.
Got a little Glenn Levitt sipping on tonight. We can't shoot that. It's too nice to shoot. All right, cheers, buddy. All right.
You forgot to smell it.
Oh, that's right. You gotta smell it. Sorry, I'm not fancy enough.
Fucking wasting good booze by not smelling it, I tell you.
Yeah, at least I'm sipping it, not shooting it.
It's true.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Bad Advice Spelt Wrong live stream show podcast. I am your host, your president, Grant Cron. Always next to me, the often imitated, never duplicated, the reigning Aardvark Minor League Fantasy Football League champ.
Turn me up.
My vice president, yours, the co-host of this show, Connor Logan.
Thanks for the intro, buddy.
How you doing?
Man, I ain't got nothing to complain about. I'm still feeling good about the team.
Yeah.
What are we sitting, 8-2?
Playoff hopes are high. Another championship hope is high.
I mean, if I fall out of the playoffs, man, I might not play next year.
Oof. That's not true, but you ain't. I mean, you're not falling off playoffs. But you know, even if you were to fall off playoffs, you're coming back. Like, because you can't go out like that.
Bring it up. I am 3 games up right now from second place. 4 games up from third place. If I fall out of playoffs,
you don't even need to say mine. Don't worry about
it. I'm what, being second worst in the league with 0 playoff hope?
Yeah. We're looking into next season now.
Yeah,
we're looking for keepers. Trade deadline is coming up soon.
Trade deadline's this week, ain't it?
Oh, is it? It could be.
I think week 11's the mark. I think. I don't know how to tell, but I think. That's like they're giving some little feedback. Go ahead and get the cord away a little bit, huh?
Yeah, no, I will make some trades for some keepers. I'm looking for some keepers. I'm looking for next year. So let me know.
There's a trade block in the league. Put some people up.
Oh, that's right. There is. I forget about that. I feel like nobody looks at it. Do people look at that?
No. No.
You know what? Maybe we should add to this going forward into the future, maybe next year. If people do add to the trade block, we will bring that up on the show here. We'll have a trade block section.
Yeah, I like that.
Part of that show.
I like that.
That if you guys put players up on the trade block, we'll go over who's willing to deal who.
I like that.
But with trade deadline coming up soon, I guess. Makes no sense to do it now. But overall, good week for you. I mean, a little shaky.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, not going to lie. I'd absolutely be lying if I said I wasn't, because...
Who saw Sam Olsen ballooning up?
And for fucking Christ's sakes. Goddamn Mahomes and Tyreek Hill damn near had 100. I'm pretty sure they had... What did they have? They had 97.5 points together.
Yeah, because what? Mahomes had high 60s, 70s?
70.
70. Mahomes, Tyreek Hill had 20
27.5.
Yep. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who saw that going? Finally, Mahomes starts
honest
to
to
turn it
God,
on.
I was worried about that matchup when it was just those two left. And then Mahomes just did not stop.
Yeah. Just kept rolling.
I was like, fucking Christ, would you quit it? And then he was up 11. And, sure, Cooper Kupp's Cooper Kupp, but fuck, he could dud.
Yeah.
Anybody can dud at any time.
That is true.
So
you pause that on your phone because it's still playing, I think. I didn't pause it. That's why, because I didn't pause it. I just my mic'd it down. Sorry, guys, a little inside baseball. I think that's what was causing the feedback. If everybody was hearing feedback, yeah, it definitely is. I don't hear it no more. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, it was a little shaky. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever. We got the victory. I mean, not by a lot, but by enough to feel good about it.
Yeah.
Still kept me in the highest scoring team in the league.
Yeah, well, you'll get yours one day, buddy.
Oh, I know. I can't be perfect every year. Next year, I think I'll probably let somebody else win it.
You'll
this
fall
year's
off just a little bit.
It's got to be me. Maybe we'll go into a rebuild process,
Just for shits and gigs?
Yeah.
Just to let someone else have a chance?
Cut a couple guys, give a couple off to some, other teams, let them do good there like they did, Detroit did Stafford.
Yeah, true. Said, hey, Rams, why don't you get one?
Yeah, well, clearly they needed it. I mean, Jared Goff wasn't the answer.
No.
Fucking anywhere.
No.
I don't know what Detroit was thinking, taking him.
Well, he'd been to a Super Bowl. Stafford hadn't.
Yeah, but that's the Rams.
True, but he's a Super Bowl quarterback. But, all right, let's get into our first matchup of last week.
Fuck, I thought me and Sam was the first matchup.
No, it's just the.
We already covered Sam and I.
Well, we can start there. I'll put it up on the screen.
We already covered it.
We started too,
Now
yeah.
you guys can see it. I mean, and Sam had 2 zeros on his fucking starting lineup. Thank God.
Yeah, I still put up 140. It's impressive. I mean, everybody else showed up except for Devonta Freeman. Mike Evans had 14. Oh, and Brown's defense for him getting -2.
Browns D -2. Julio Jones didn't play. Mike Gesicki just didn't get a catch.
Yeah, he had 2 targets or something like that, right?
Yeah, they were feeding the second tight end. I actually watched that game. They were feeding the second tight end and the wide out 2 and 3 the most. Because I don't remember who they played, but whoever they played were throwing obviously their best corner on Waddle, and then Gesicki was getting covered up by the safety and shit.
Yeah.
So they were just using the people who were open.
Yeah.
Because the depth obviously wasn't there.
And they ended up beating Baltimore.
That's who it was. Yeah.
But all right, so then let's move on to the next one, which I got myself versus Travis. The matchup even further cementing my rebuild season.
This was your rebuild season.
No. Cementing that that this year, the rest of this year.
That's what you call it.
Yeah,
That ain't what you said in week 7.
No, yeah, because week 7 I still had hope. There was still hope.
Damn, Travis, you put his hopes into the fucking coffin.
You said nail, meat, coffin.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's put Harley underneath you.
Yeah. The 2 teams, me and Harley, were.
And you know it's hilarious. You know it's even really, really even like funnier.
What, that I run the league and I'm one of the worst teams?
No, the fact. Who was it? You called Natalie and Jacob the 2 worst teams in the league.
I called Natalie and Sam, I think.
Oh. And
and John. I put, Natalie's down there.
She's 1 game out of a playoff spot.
She's like 4 and something. Yeah, she's 4 and 6.
Yeah, the person on top of her is 5 and 5. 2 people from each division go.
Oh,
she gets a win, Billy gets a loss. Boom, they're tied. Then it goes to division record.
Okay, I'm only 2 games out then from playoff spot, so I'm not really out of it. If Natalie,
but you got to come up 2 games with all of them losing.
I got to win out, and they need to pretty much lose out.
You got 3 teams on top of you.
So it's not impossible. It's just not very probable.
Far from probable.
So you're saying I have a chance, though?
How many games are left? Because we only go to week 15. You got 4 games left, right? I think we only have 4 games left because the last 2 weeks are playoffs. Which maybe next year we should change and do like the week 15, 16.
We have 5 weeks left.
You have a very low chance.
I don't play Natalie or Billy again, so can't lean on that.
Nope, both of them got to lose. So does Jacob. Jacob's right there, too.
Yeah, but different division.
No.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. He's in our division.
Yeah, you're in the. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but
You and Harley,
outside shot.
You and Harley, we
outside
can
shot.
count out. Honestly, everybody else has a shot at playoffs.
I have an outside shot.
Well, Sam,
I have
maybe.
an outside shot at taking that wild card
Mike's
slot.
got 1 game on John, 2 games on Sam. Nobody's catching Travis.
No. I mean,
it's going to be an interesting playoff push. Right now, playoff 4 teams are going to be Travis, Mike, myself, and Billy, as it stands right now.
In
Those
theory,
are the 4.
Mike could take, and John, I guess John could. If John wins out and Travis loses out, that puts John at 10-5. Travis at 9-6. And if Mike wins out also, they both move up and Travis gets kicked out. But I don't think Travis is being stopped. That's
till
far
you
theories.
meet the brick house, bitch.
That's far theories. Those are far theories. But let's get to it.
Did you hear Chris?
No, I heard him say something.
He mocked me.
Let's see here. All right, next matchup: Natalie versus Billy. What? I can't.
That was a pretty good one.
There it is. Jeez. Billy ended up winning, 153 to 139. All around, I mean, Prescott putting up 48, Allen putting up 46. Was this the one where he talking about it was going to be a running back battle? No, I think that was a different matchup, a different time.
Actually, no, I think this is it.
Yeah, because it was for second strings.
Well, Elijah Mitchell's a starter, so is Michael Carter. But
Michael Carter being the only one who really went off at 18.2 points.
Right.
It just, I think Devontae Adams underperformed.
Josh Allen. Chris almost had me saying Jared Allen.
Speaking of Jared, I showed my dad the Jackass clip a long time ago where Jared Allen, would just lays out Johnny. Just fucks him up.
Your dad piss his pants.
Yeah, he started laughing because we were talking about how hard people in the NFL actually how hard it actually is, and it doesn't look that hard really. I mean, some of them look big, but all of them are just rockets.
Yeah, a lot of them hit pretty hard.
But Ertz underperforming for Natalie this week. I mean, Arizona just not being able to get anything going.
Not without Kyler.
Nope. Or D-Hop.
D-Hop hasn't really even been a huge part this year, has he?
When he's been in, I mean, he's... Other than the 1 week where I think he was just kind of dealing with injury, and he was still playing. But... All right, let's get to the next one, which would be... Harley Mike. Mike.
Last week on the podcast, we're talking. Gotta start Carson Wentz.
I don't know. I didn't say that. I said Tannehill. I don't like Wentz.
I don't either, but based off his history, this was I think
Robinson getting them 18 points too. I thought he wasn't supposed to play. I thought I heard.
This was Tannehill's worst week, or Wentz's worst week. The ceiling was higher. Who sees him getting 18 against fucking Jacksonville after he scores like 40 every other week?
Well, Jacksonville beat who last week? I thought they beat a pretty big team. Now I'm blanking on it. Oh, must not be that important.
A.J. Dillon on the bench. But that's because Aaron Jones got hurt.
Yeah, but A.J. Dillon went off. They say James Robinson, I thought he wasn't supposed to play.
Well, honestly, now Harley's got a fucking good starting running back core.
Yeah, because A.J. Dillon is going to be playing.
James Robinson.
Yeah, A.J. Dillon's going to be starting this week.
Cordero Patterson's out for him, though.
Yeah, but
he got hurt.
Being able to move Jamal Williams down to flex, I don't think will hurt him. They'll do halfway decent for him if he does that or someone else. But Mike just being consistent. He had a couple bad weeks, but now other than that, he's just been consistently good now, just putting up points.
Yeah, now McCaffrey's back too,
and getting them 26 points too. It's the McCaffrey Newton duo again. Now that Newton's back there.
Yeah, Mike's got a good team.
All right. And now your Week 10 Vice President's Game of the Week. John versus Jacob. And Jacob, our Vice President, has some words for you.
Hey, buddy. I need $15, little man.
Put that shit in his hand.
And if you don't, you're gonna owe me.
Oh. My jungle love.
Cash App, Venmo, Zelly, PayPal, cash.
Oh. It's tough when you don't. It's hard to win when you don't cross 100. And if I was a team that wasn't going to score 100 points, you know who I would like to be playing? John. John just barely squeaking by.
What an underwhelming team that is.
I mean, not honestly a close matchup. That was a good pick for game of the week. It was a close game.
We should fucking charge him $15 for being that low.
Just for being associated. Both teams just underwhelming.
And we should fucking fine him $15 for rostering Bridgewater.
He didn't roster Bridgewater. Oh, he did. Oh, you're talking about on the bench. I thought you meant starting.
Jonathan.
I hear Darnold's available if you want to grab him, John. Landry, he put Landry. Okay, maybe this is why I'm a last place team, but I might have started Landry. Maybe in the flex or something. Just with OBJ for sure being gone now, that pops Landry up to 1. But I mean, he didn't have an amazing week. Browns also. Yeah, it's not an amazing week. That's a bad week.
Far from amazing.
Yeah, I'm saying he didn't.
I know.
And so, but you would have thought he would have got more.
Yep.
Like I say, with OBJ, I mean, the Browns also really couldn't get anything going.
No.
They got pooped on.
They got fucking swallowed and shit.
What? I mean, Hawkinson getting him 0 on his tight end. I mean, thank God John won because it's not looking good on his team right now. I mean, Cooper only getting him 9. Cooper got him 9.1 points when Dallas put up 43 points on the board.
If he makes it to the playoffs, he's not even going to come close to coming out of the first round.
I'm going to say first round L. Thanks to have you here. Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, thanks for fucking using up a spot.
Thanks for showing up. Now leave. And all right, that's the last matchup for Week 10. All right, let's get into Week 11 preview. Yeah, that's okay. So first matchup I got is myself versus Mike. No, I'm still going to rock with me because I believe. And I think maybe we could pull this one out. But even though I did say rebuilding season, doesn't mean I don't think I'm going to win and hope I don't win. And you know what? I think I got a better team now. Now that some of my stars aren't on bye, Kamara can come back. That helps. Yeah. But I need Josh Jacobs to start performing. What say you?
I mean, I'm going to go with Mike because he's the obvious choice, but I think this game's going to be closer than...
Yeah, I think Mike's going to make me fight for this one. I'm not going to take it easy. For sure, I would agree I'm the underdog, but I think I got the matchups on this one, so I think that's going to help me out. The only tough matchup I have is Jefferson at Green Bay. But all right, next one. Travis versus Sam.
You know what? I think Sam's going to make him fight for this one with Matt Stafford on the bye.
Okay. All right.
Travis has some favorable matchups.
I don't like Swift versus Cleveland.
No, I do not either. Don't the Giants have a pretty decent running D?
It's not terrible.
If I'm not mistaken, they're pretty decent.
Kind of the front half of the middle of the pack area.
It's going to depend on who's getting the target share for San Fran. Obviously at Jacksonville, but Jacksonville's proved to be able to shut down stars.
Yeah.
Beating Baltimore. Left Hollywood and Bateman to 14.
Is that who Jacksonville beat? Jacksonville beat Baltimore?
Isn't that what you said?
No, Miami beat Baltimore. But I feel like last week or 2 weeks ago, Jacksonville beat a big team. Well, they say maybe I'm wrong. Week 9. Jacksonville beat Buffalo in week 9.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
Yeah, that's true. You can't win them all, but
you can, but you can't.
If you have won them all.
That is what you get when you go into a game way too cocky.
Yeah, and you just don't prepare for the other team. Like, yeah, we'll worry
Holy
about it
shit,
Sunday.
they can actually play.
Oh, we'll worry about that Sunday.
You boys go have a night out. Fucking Thursday night.
Yeah. Have a day off. You know what? Take Friday and Saturday off also.
Take Friday too. It's a
Rest
holiday.
up.
It's Friday. We play Jacksonville.
Do
you think Travis is going to start Kirky?
Yeah, I would.
I would not. I guess I haven't looked at who's on free agency.
I was going to say, look at free agency, who's available. Who would you put in place of Kirk Cousins?
You know, either way, I'm not going to reveal.
Fair enough. But
I'm fighting this man's for what, $700?
Yeah.
Can't give you my advice. Clearly, he knows what he's doing.
Or he's getting lucky a lot.
His name's on this bad boy.
That is true.
He's back in the front runners after a poor performance last year.
Let's talk about Sam's running back core right now. Devonta Freeman and James Conner. Got Singletary on the bench. Saquon Barkley looks like he's back. Do you put Saquon Barkley in?
Yeah, if he's back, yeah. But Sam, I don't think has touched his lineup yet since last week. I don't think he's looked at it.
No, probably not.
Because Jamar Chase should go in. Emmanuel Sanders should probably go in.
I don't know. I think you just put Jamar Chase in for Julio.
Jamar Chase for Julio.
Because then he's got Tyreek Hill and
Barkley
Mike Evans.
for Freeman.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go Sam on this.
Pulling them fucking underdog?
I'm going to take the underdog. I got a shitty team record this year, or pick record, so why not? Let's keep it going.
All right.
I think Stafford being on bye is a big blow to Travis.
Yeah, it's like Cup being on by for me.
And so, and I think that's going to be the deciding factor here is Stafford being on bye. Mahomes, plays Dallas, but KC really has to make some moves now because people are talking shit about him, and so this is the game that they got to come out and prove it. So I think we see an electric Mahomes again on Sunday.
Mahomes is back.
This is going to be the game to decide it, I think.
Yeah, I'll go Travis. Keep it different.
All right. Jacob versus Harley. I think this is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
I think this week so far has been littered with good matchups.
Damn, Harley fucking dropped Wentz after that performance.
I would too.
Dude, honestly, go look at his stats. Wentz has a good year in our fantasy league.
Yeah, but he's also made of paper.
I'd say that's stronger.
Paper?
Yeah.
That he's stronger or paper strong?
Paper stronger.
Stronger than Wentz.
Yeah. That dude is fragile.
So I don't know.
No, this will be a good matchup. You know, and I feel for Harley because name-wise and just looking at his team, it's not that bad.
No.
It's not 2-8 bad.
He got hit with the unlucky ball.
Just getting fucking shit on when it comes to being like he's had 1,520 points scored on. That's okay. That's middle of the pack scored on. But in your guys' division, he has the second most points scored on him by 6. Sam has 1,526. Harley has 1,520.
Damn.
You've had 1,609 scored on you.
It's the most in the league, isn't it?
No.
Second most?
No.
Damn.
You'd like it to be, wouldn't you?
I would. I really would. I would love it because then at least I can be like, well, fuck, I just got shit on all the time. Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you also just have the third least amount of points scored.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
No. Anyway, onwards.
We're
rambling.
So for my pick this week, this is tough. And I think I'm going to go with Jacob.
I'll go Harley.
All right, we have now Billy versus Connor. I'm obviously going to put you down for you. I'm guessing you're going to vote for yourself.
Be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous for this matchup. It's a good squad I'm looking at.
Yeah, and you're way under projected too on him. He's got you beat in the projections by 20 points.
Yeah.
Not that projections mean anything, but it's nice to see when it goes in your favor.
No, he's got me on wide receiver right now, but I don't know how accurate that is. Wide receiver and Travis Kelce.
And you know what? And you have Jonathan Taylor versus Buffalo this week. Buffalo's a good defense.
Jacksonville beat Buffalo.
Yeah, but they only put up 9 against Buffalo.
Still won.
Still a dub.
Yeah, I do. You know, and it'll be a tough matchup, but it's Jonathan Taylor. He's killing things. He'll have an okay game at least.
Yeah, but he's your. I feel like he is your team.
Him and Cooper Kupp. and
Yeah.
Kyler Murray were the team.
Yeah.
But oh well. I mean, he's had rough weeks, and I still won.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I think Bateman's gonna go off. I think Bateman will outshine Marquise Brown, who Billy has starting. Jalen Waddle against the Jets, I think, will be a fair performance. Nothing super stellar. I don't know. I'm gonna start Dearance Johnson again, I think.
I think I'm going to go with Billy. I just don't like Taylor against Buffalo. And then he's got Jared Allen against Indy, Diggs against Indy. Sorry. God, Chris,
What an idiot!
God, now Chris has got me doing
What
it.
an idiot!
Josh Allen against Indy missing fucking Chris.
No, they're watching it live.
I know. Fuck, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Indy is missing their one linebacker, their star linebacker. It's a big hole in the defense there. He got injured last week. Darius Leonard.
How are they?
He got injured last week, I think.
Yikes.
So that's a big hole in the defense there that now has got to get plugged.
Next man up.
Yeah. And Chubb against Detroit.
I'm going to pick me.
I think, of course. That's I got you down to
See?
that. I just think Billy's got the matchup here. I think that's what it comes down
Dearance
to.
Johnson against Detroit. And that is the Kareem Hunt fill-in. He is way more of a receiving back than Chubb is. Chubb will get a lot of touches. Johnson will receive. Catching the quick, short gain touchdowns. Chubb might punch a couple in. We'll see what happens.
I guess
Excited for this one.
we will see. And
Let's get it, Billy.
all right, now we got your vice president's game of the week. Hey, Chris, don't go far. You're almost up.
Farmville can wait.
Your vice president's game of the week, John versus Natalie. I think this is a good pick for you. This is a good match. Because I mean, we got Rogers for John, Adams for Natalie,
That's a great cancellation.
and then we got Prescott for Natalie, Cooper for John.
Yeah, but he's been favoring CD and Gallup the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe all of a sudden the KC watches tape and goes like, "Oh, let's cover these." Leaves Cooper open now.
True.
Now it's Cooper's week. The fact though that they're gonna cancel out.
Yeah,
Kind
it'll
of
be a good one.
makes it interesting now.
I do, honestly, I like Mike Davis this week with Cordero Patterson being out.
Yeah.
It's going to open a lot of touches for him. I think. Find out. Delvin Cook at Green Bay. Delvin Cook hasn't been cooking.
He's been doing all right, but not
His best week is 22.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but not the Dalvin Cook we know of from.
He's got 20, 16, 6, 22, 7, 15, 20. Underwhelming. Very underwhelming.
Yeah, for what he normally puts up. I mean,
And against Green Bay?
That's not bad for any other running back.
He's going to be mid-teen this week again.
But I'm going to, because the Bills, now he's got Bills defense, and they're playing Indy. As we all know, unfortunately, Carson Wentz is still a quarterback, and he plays for Indy. Bills I think are going to get 1 or 2 picks, probably get some yards off of it, and you're getting.
I think
Bills are
going to
put in work.
Shred KC.
I think Natalie is going to win this one.
Me too.
All right, and that's our part for this end. Now we have everybody's favorite segment, Picks with Chris. Chris.
You're live.
No, don't go far.
I think he's still in his room.
I'll get him. Vamp.
We gotta smoke weed in the garage. Okay, wow, I feel like.
Alright, you wanna give me a mic check there, Chris? Sorry.
Okay, let's give a mic check. 1, 2. Are we coming in loud and clear? Coming in for landing.
Are you 2? Yeah. Issa's coming in for landing. Alright, one more mic check for me.
Mic check.
Alright, perfect.
How
All
we
right.
doing, everyone?
Not too bad. Alright, you need...
Can't see him.
Having a good Wednesday?
Oh,
Do I
shit.
need to get lower?
No, I just didn't put the camera up high enough.
Repping my college teams, everyone.
Yeah.
College.
Oh, yeah, you're way
team.
too high. Right there. Alright, you
I
need...
feel like I'm at the DMV.
That's for you, Chris.
All right. How we do this week?
You went 4-1 last week.
4-1.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Oh, I'd say that's okay at best.
That's pretty solid. It's about as good as it gets.
That's a good performance, sir.
Yeah. So how'd you guys do?
He went 4-1 also, and I went 2-3.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's pitter patter on this one. See if we can't replicate it. So
your first matchup is going to be Mike versus myself.
Mike, it is.
You're okay. You're gonna go Mike.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at those
Why
stats.
Mike?
He's got the stats to prove it. I mean, you've lost 7 times. Like,
Is that
Yeah.
all you're looking
Yep.
at nowadays?
yeah, I've got past the profile pictures now. We got some stats to prove it. Now we're, 2-3 weeks in it?
Hold on, Chris. Keep the phone away from the mic.
Are we getting interference?
Yeah, just put it in your other hand.
Getting interference off the cord. Off the curd.
All right, you're good now. Sorry.
Got room, hook the cord on the stand.
All right, sorry about that. Go for it now, Chris.
All right,
So-
technical difficulties.
So why? So why, Mike? You're saying because I lost 7 times?
Yeah, well, yeah, precisely. And I've gotten past the profile pictures now, so that's kind of not really a factor to me, except for Natalie's. That thing's still pretty dope. But either way, you just keep losing. You're losing, and you're losing. And Mike seems like he could come back. He could come back, I feel like.
Oh, he can.
Is there any chance that he could come back and nab that belt?
Yeah, he's
Outside shot.
Not even that outside. Mike's in the playoffs if we end right now.
Yeah,
He's a game up.
but he's got to go against a couple Giants though to win.
Yeah.
But
He's got John chasing him.
John?
yeah, but
Where's
I'm talking
John
about
at again on here?
Once he gets into the playoffs, then he's got to go against Travis,
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
and then
But in the playoffs.
Or you.
Mike's got a shot.
Yeah. That's what I feel like you are too far gone. Almost. You're teetering on that edge.
yeah,
could
Not
fight
even
back.
almost.
I'd agree. I'm teetering.
Yes.
I like the way you put
He's
it. Teetering.
gone.
Teetering. No, I'm teetering.
Right. And the other guy's taking weights off the other side and letting you fall. Whoever that is.
Yeah, next week.
NFL itself.
Yeah, probably. That'll be next week.
Okay. Well, that's why we're not voting for you. Okay.
So next one, if you go to down to the next one, Travis versus Sam.
Travis versus Sam. The projection says Travis. The stats say Travis. So I'm going to have to go with Travis.
I thought you were about to be like, projections say Travis, stats say Travis. That's why I'm going Sam.
No, I think it's probably going to be, Travis and Connor in the championship?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what it's looking like off this. I mean,
That is what the analytics are saying right now.
Maybe Mike. Maybe John. I don't know. John's fitty.
Fitty.
He fitty. Okay, so final answer.
Final answer, Travis?
Travis, you're correct.
All right.
Thank you.
Next one you got is...
John has the second least amount of points scored in the league.
How is he 50-50 then?
He keeps playing whoever has a terrible week.
That is true.
So I did a little behind the scenes with Natalie before I came down here to chat. And apparently she's been saying that she doesn't change her lineup before the night of the podcast.
It's not my
so
fault.
we
It's not
keep
Connor's fault.
commenting. She wanted me to say that to you because we won't reply to the comments, the live comments.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
'cause
chat.
we can't see them.
Well, we need to get another computer set up or something.
Yeah, I do need another monitor for
We're
this.
gonna
Would
work
be
on it.
nice. If anybody wants to just Venmo the league money for another monitor.
I mean, I have a monitor.
We'll get it figured out, all right? Patience.
You didn't hear that? If you guys want to Venmo money to the league for more gear.
In other words,
Don't Venmo Grant any
wants
money.
ones that he can game on.
Well, no, not just that.
Gifted to him.
A better setup would be nice. It's just expensive stuff. Besides, you Venmo it to Connor. Everybody has your Venmo anyways.
Okay, we're going to get past this section of let's raise money for the podcast.
And this podcast is brought to you by
Picks with Chris.
Picks with Chris. Here we are.
All right, so what? Okay, so Jacob Harley.
Jacob Harley. So better luck next time, or if you ain't first, you're last. If you ain't first, you're last. That's who I'm going with. Who's better luck next time again?
Harley.
Harley, do you try? Like, are you changing your lineup?
Because do you try?
Dude. Like, I get it. You could just put whoever you want on there, but brother, you've lost 8 times, probably going on 9 now. Time to change something up, maybe? I don't know. I don't do this stuff often. What do you got to say about that? Is Harley, is he showing up or what?
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that after you finish making your picks.
Okay, let's keep going.
We'll share with you who we picked.
No, okay, yeah, let's keep going.
So next you got Billy versus Connor.
Billy versus Connor. I think I voted Connor almost every time I've been on the show.
So that's what the analytics have told you.
You're correct. That's what the app tells me. The app's correct. So, Billy, bring it home, baby.
Oh, so Billy.
Yep.
Interesting.
Connor, unfortunately.
Is it you just choosing Billy because you voted for him too many times, or do you think Connor needs to lose another one?
Yeah, I think Connor needs some shit talk to him, brother.
Oh.
Don't you have the belt from last year? Precisely. So, of course, you're going to come off as a heavy hitter. But, we got to have some shit talkers in here saying, that belt ain't yours.
That was a completely different team.
Fuck you.
Oh, was it?
It was a different team.
Oh,
That's
shit.
just, our
Same-
front
same-
office is just good at with our draft.
Same organization.
Good at managing our money and drafting the right people.
So
I have the best wide receiver in the league and the best running back in the league.
But you still blame it on the front staff?
Oh, my front staff is fantastic. They picked 2 winning teams 2 years in a row. Fuck yeah.
So are you going to take him anywhere this year if you pull off a W? What's the idea behind that? Couple burgers and
Yeah,
beer?
I might take myself out or something,
We're going to Disneyland.
Might hit up the Phil. Might hit up Phil's Terra Hideaway or something, get a nice juicy steak and some jumbo shrimp or something like that.
Ooh,
With some jumbo shrimpies.
Oh, they were so fun.
Maybe you could bring Chris with
Shout out to Phil's Terra Hideaway.
All right, so let's move on to then the game of the week.
That is not a paid advertisement.
Okay, game of the week. Natalie and John.
Correcto mundo.
Well, it's pretty even. But I did get some insider knowledge behind the scenes here, and I'm going to have to go with John.
All righty.
What knowledge did you
Yeah, what
receive?
insider knowledge?
Basically, Natalie told me not to vote for her.
Why she tanking?
I think she might be.
She's tanking for a draft pick?
She's tanking, bro. She didn't have too great a confidence back there behind stage.
She didn't emote confidence to you, so now you're like, oh, fuck,
No.
she ain't winning.
You know, she never has.
Jesus Christ.
For being the confident, cocky, braggy type she is, she's never had confidence in her fantasy team.
Well, you would think that could be an easy little, just change the lineup a couple times a week here, and
she's only one game out of the playoffs, so she ain't out of the running.
right. Could she still come back and take it?
Yeah, if you get in the playoffs, you could take it.
So let me
Weirder
get
shit's happen.
So
Yeah,
let me
that
get
is
this
true.
straight. Basically, the only one out of this is
Grant
Harley and Grant. Man,
Yeah, pretty much.
how does that make you feel?
You know, we don't like to
Deep
think about
breath,
that. We
deep
like
breath.
to look to next season. We like to look forward always. And so we're very excited for what next season brings us. I think
Party looking for next year.
we're planning
Wow.
on making some big moves. We
What
got some big
happens
things in
when
the
you
tank.
count your fucking team out?
Man.
Well, I got an outside shot of making it, but if we're gonna be realistic, like I said, we're already putting it up there that we're willing to accept trades for some keepers. If someone wants an overpriced superstar that they're probably not gonna be able to keep, that'll help them with this year, and they got a keeper they want to unload.
So is there anyone out there that you're looking for in particular, as far as player-wise?
No, you know what? I haven't really even looked at it too much. But
Is there any teams that you want to dismantle? Maybe Connors?
oh yeah, I like to see Connors disbanded. Travis is disbarred.
So you might have to go into his front office and maybe let a fart rip or something.
Maybe let a
Throw
fart
him
rip.
off their game.
Maybe like a fake bomb threat or something like that.
Oh,
Maybe get
God.
everybody to panic, leave the building. Then all of a sudden, it's like they missed 30 minutes of work because the fire marshals got to go check it out. There's no bomb. All of a sudden, now they can go back in and continue work. Well, that's just a half hour.
Feel
work
like
you just missed.
that could potentially be illegal, and mine was just kind of a harmless prank.
You're right. Illegal on a hypothetical front office. A building that doesn't actually exist.
Well, it's out there. It's somewhere.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what your fucking front office is like. I got a building.
I've sat
You
on the
have-
futon.
You got a real building.
There's a futon
For
in
the
the front
champ is
office.
here. There's a real building.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Maybe that's why we're losing.
Got a
We're
real front office. What do you mean?
the
You
Oakland
don't
A's.
have an accountant?
No, we're the Oakland A's. We don't have a lot of money.
You guys don't have lawyers?
No, we got no one.
Guess that's what happens when you never come close to winning.
And you fall apart. Okay.
All right. Would you like to know how we voted?
Sure, I'd like to know.
All right.
A guy could only wonder.
In the matchup of Mike versus myself, of course, I chose myself, and
Dumb.
both you and Connor chose Mike. Yeah, shut. You know what, Chris? I don't need it from you. Okay?
I mean, you're already going to lose. You might as well pick the winning team.
Yeah, you might as well raise
start
your,
going for the
raise
pick.
your pick stats. Fuck.
Yeah, you're going to lose in fantasy. You might as well win on the show.
No, because I still want to win. I would still like to win. I just know that the playoffs just maybe aren't us. But we can still win. Doesn't say we can't win.
God, you don't have a lot of confidence in your front staff.
No, we're gonna fire our scouts this year, and but okay. So Travis versus Sam. I chose Sam. Both you and Connor chose Travis. Jacob versus Harley.
God, that was dumb.
Both you and myself chose Jacob. Connor chose Harley.
Okay, underdog in it.
Billy versus Connor. Of course, Connor chose himself.
Why wouldn't you?
And both you and me chose Billy.
Smart move by everyone.
John versus Natalie. Both me and Connor chose Natalie, and you chose John.
Yep. Shall be interesting.
That
Come-
it shall.
Come Monday night. Should be interesting.
You come Monday night, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it. Anything else?
No other important news for me.
Oh, we got a big episode next week.
Big episode.
Special Thanksgiving episode.
Oh shoot,
We're gonna have a
that's Friendsgiving.
yeah.
So is that going to be like a live podcast with the audience and everything, or what's?
Well, we got a plan. We got something excited coming.
We'll have to get back.
It's gonna be a Thanksgiving special.
All right.
We got big things planned. A couple guests lined up. A few guests lined up.
Woo!
Um,
Is this going to be like an extended special too?
It's
Probably has to be.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit longer.
We're gonna have to open it up a little bit.
So it's gonna be special. We'll probably end up playing some games with the guests. We're gonna let some other people maybe take the reins for some of the cast. Yeah.
Heck yeah!
It's gonna
love
be.
to see you guys in here.
That's gonna be. It'll be
Maybe
a fun one. You guys don't want to miss next week.
Might have to sign an autograph. That means, huh?
Yeah, you might. You're kind of famous now.
Maybe 3.
Might have to get my signature ready. Haven't done this yet.
C Harden. Hashtag 69.
Hashtag pics.
Yeah, hashtag pics.
Oh God! All right, let's sign him off.
All right, guys. Have a good
Give me a
rest of
quote,
the night.
Grant. Give me a quote.
This is my show. I don't have to give you nothing.
He can't even.